Well then, let us suspend our disbelief. Night kept your secrets as you left the oasis. Wagon abandoned. His canvas cut and stitched into a soft veil around Nadia's stasis sphere. The globe became a milk-white lantern that threw no hard shadow. Drifting between the sand striders as it was pulled along. You angled toward the World Pillar Mountains, their needle spires rising from mist like a forest of stone crowned with wind-bent pines. You found the ancient switchback stair carved into a pillar's flank. Steps rounded by centuries, chain posts slick with dew, resin in the air, a silver thread of waterfall whispering somewhere out of sight. The stair tried to take one of you. Vandal hissed a word as William lunged forward, misty step to catch the harness and collar in the same motion. You continued forward, trying desperately to keep noise low, having wrapped your shield and weapons, metallic weapons, in cloth until you came to a landing where you overheard a conversation being had by three goblins. As you listened, you heard of their plan to rob a caravan, a traveling caravan, and still under Pass Without a Trace, you devised a plan yourself to speak to the goblins, with Mia having been the one to volunteer as the one who converses. Having decided on the word hairbrush as the call for aid, with William not entirely keen on this plan, Mia stepped forward as each of you hid. And began to deliberate with these goblins. Meanwhile, as conversation was being had below, Vandal, unbeknownst to the rest of you, circled around and crawled along the ledge and climbed upward. Directly above the goblins, as deliberation seemed to break down, a couple things happened all at once. Mia cried out, "Hairbrush!" as William lunged, and just as he did, Vandal cast grease upon the ground, causing the rushing warrior to begin boot skating, kick, and hammer tangling, and then vanish beneath the overledge, just as Vandal lobbed a bomb toward the grease, and Zane reaching forward as explosions took place. You heard the goblins screech out in pain as they begin roiling in the flames that are looking up toward the overhang, just as William slams down, having fallen from the grease and then the fire. As the goblins start screeching, Zin grabs the ankles of one and tosses it over the side. Vandal caught the falling body midair with a snap of levitate. And William, picking himself up, grabs both of the other two goblins, holding them out, walks out of the flames. And you hear the goblins bibble, babble, and bobble, surrender absolutely, and begin worshipping William. Quiet Hammer! Misstepper! Team Tamer! Wizard Saint! They try every title their little tongues could make, and then swore an oath to follow you completely. As you set the goblins down, they begin worshipping at your feet, William. And you begin hearing the explanation of a couple different things. The first is you hear the goblins, the more talkative one, Bibble, seeming to be the leader of this trio, explain that they are the ones that have been utilizing a contraption they are calling the Sleeper to create a toll for passersby that is funding the witch within the mountain. You hear the witch has enslaved the goblins. And as you are hearing their story, you decide to go into the interior of the mountain tunnel and continue forward on your trek toward the Monastery of the Seven Rays. The world outside falls away as each of you move in. The lamp soot, the chisel ribs, the faint mineral twang of wet sandstone catches your nostrils, and on the first interior landing, in dim light, you smell decay, the scent of death, filling the airways. You see directly in front of you a hole in the ground that leads to a stairwell that circles around, and you lose sight of where it goes, but the death is strong in here. In the hush that followed, the goblins finally talked again, not about contraptions or clever tricks, but more about this witch in the pillars who had enslaved them. They didn't dare her name. They used the names fear gives. Mist Mother, Candle Eyes, the one who listens. As you continue down this corridor now, each of you stepping down the stairs, Ren stays behind as you continue leading your pack of Sandstriders down the steps, and Nadia. At the landing below, you happen upon what seems to be an old barracks room that was used by Yakmen. And Zin and Vandal spotted a crude sigil, half scarred, the jamb of a side passage. As you were deliberating what this meant, at the doorway where you left Ren as watch. She took her post. As each of you down below were discussing what way to move forward, with Stolas looking for a way to bypass this interior tunnel system and rather just continue forward in the mountainous route, you heard steps coming down the stairs. As each of you looked toward the steps, you saw Ren's figure, and yet something seemed off. Her boot falls rang down the stairs. Her jaw locked, eyes wrong in the light. She didn't call out. She didn't blink. She went straight for Zin. The goblin squeaked and flattened to stone. The mountain held its breath. And that's where we left. Bibble, Babble, and Bobble kneel nearby, convinced William a wizard saint and ready to obey simple commands, Ren not herself. Striking at Zin. The goblin's fear speaks of a witch somewhere ahead and the mountain ready to consume you. Ren, you lunge forward, William rushing towards you, narrowly grabbing your a portion of your clothing, and you tumbling away from him, ripping a portion of your clothing, and flipping over him, landing back on your feet, a little jarred at first, but you continue your lunge at Zin. Ren, I need you to make an attack.
Can you roll for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
First roll of the night.
Unarmed strike. Please.
Sorry, I'm taking it. Can I tell what is under what? What is ailing Ren?
Give me an Arcana.
21. I'm sorry, 21. If anyone's on that meme.
Oh my gosh. I haven't heard that in forever.
Miss.
That's a miss.
Give her advantage with for surprise or something like that. Of course.
No, because you noticed her.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I was playing with the UI so much there in the beginning. Trying to get everything straight. I really need to work on my display for the screen. I really love how William has it. He's a DM and player as well. He has a really good setup. We end up asking him to help me out get a new look for how we display this. I don't like how the names are set. Images always change.
All right, so yeah, as you see Ren lunging, Stolas, you see her, and having been a purveyor of prophecy, of the stars and of deep magic, you discern this is not a simple charm. Ren's cadence, pupils shine, and then the way her shadow lags a heartbeat mark something more than mere suggestion, a very will layered over hers. You 21 is good, so you would know. I'm gonna whisper.
This is gonna go very easily, or it's going to be a very big pain.
Well, she was trying to unarmed strike me, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
With the mist, would I be allowed to try and grapple and detain her?
Of course, you may certainly try. So she comes at you. You watch as her body poises to strike. You see the clench of her fist first, Zin, and then you watch as she pulls her arm back just a bit, cocks it, and then she explodes forward you. Just moving past you, you actually dodge. You feel the whoosh of the wind pass by as her strike, aiming directly for your throat. Zin passes you by, and you see her fist graze across the front of your eyes as you duck and then you dodge back. You now are poised to respond. Go ahead and take it away.
So yeah, I mean it's Ren. I don't want to hurt her unless, you know, we need to tranquilize her. I don't get Vandal, but that's so yeah. I duck, dodging the blow, and then I'll try and like get behind her, and I don't remember what it's called. It's like a full Nelson, where like you get your hands behind.
Yeah, the full Nelson.
Is it full Nelson? Yeah, I'm going
Goku v Raditz.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, full
like,
Nelson.
Exactly. So Ren's arms would be just like straight up in the air while I have my hands clasped together behind her neck, holding her so that Stolas can start just inspecting her.
Wow.
She's been possessed. Quickly, Vandal, use some holy water.
Oh my gosh!
Do I need to roll?
The holy water that the holy water that William blessed, right?
There is a intense grimace on William's face.
Do I need to roll anything for the grapple?
Yeah, it's going to be your athletics against her strength, or
typically the
her
defender
athletics
gets. Typically,
Acrobatics?
the defender gets to pick one or the other.
yeah,
The person initiating it always has to do athletics.
yeah. So Ren, you can either choose athletics or dexterity, and you are dex.
Dex.
So it'll be your athletics. So your D20 plus your athletics modifier, and then
That's a beautiful 25.
that is fantastic.
What is it?
Yeah. So he rolled a 25 to your 20.
Lame.
And so you immediately, just as you lunge, your arm is still out after having punched towards him, Ren, and then you feel this arm of Zin, this furry arm of Zin, come up around your right arm, and then he moves behind your back and comes up from the left side under your left arm, and he now has you in a, and you are just rocking back and forth, trying desperately to get out of it. At that point, Vandal, you hear Stolas yell out that it's possession, and to use your holy water. What are you guys doing? Go ahead and role play it out, guys.
Wait, he actually said that?
Yeah.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Ren?
I proceed to load in my my dart and let rip.
Ren replies. "Grr."
When does she get her next attempt to resist the enthrallment?
Oh,
I shoot Zin in the neck.
oh my god! No, the silver dart. Is it really
Nothing
silver?
happens.
It is silver. It's not holy.
Oh, no.
That doesn't mean
Not
much
a
to a
werewolf.
fucking Like an ape.
You shoot it, and then just as you are holding her in the full Nelson, you feel the prick of the dart hit your neck, Zin.
I got him.
Zin will
At this
absolutely
point, go ahead.
100% scream out in pain, for sure.
Ren laughed.
You son of a bitch! I hurt.
Nice shot.
William,
I just look
please.
at the Solus and like with the thumbs up, like I got him.
You can see that Stoles has his hands completely covering his eyes, pulling his face down as he calls out for William to do something instead.
What? You said
William
shoot.
Hold on. Did you let go of Ren when you got shot?
No, of course not.
Okay.
He'd probably tighten his. He'd probably get more stronger.
Yeah,
Because he flinches. Tightens his
Yeah,
lips.
he failed
unfortunately,
her
there is.
charisma.
I was going to say she does have a +4, if that helps at all.
The
It-
what?
It doesn't.
have an additional-
unfortunately. I mean, it does. It does, but it doesn't. So it'd be a 14. The DC is 16.
You're not good enough.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, William does not have anything at his disposal other than bludgeoning her to unconsciousness, and he doesn't really want to do that. So he's going to come over and start assisting Zin with restraining her.
Oh, Zin shouldn't need any help with that. In fact, he'll like
She is squirrely as shit.
he wraps his legs then around her as well and clenches his feet together, giving up all of his body weight onto Ren. I'm literally clinging to her like a goddamn monkey.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna have her roll con save to see if she ends up prone. Yeah, no, she doesn't. So she's still holding you up, but her movement is definitely impaired at this point. So she still is squirrely. So go ahead and roll an athletics with advantage, and then I'm gonna have her roll
Me?
acrobatics with the
Okay.
yeah.
In the
She's
meantime,
still trying to get in.
Sarek is going to pop out from behind.
Wow.
She has
Williams.
disadvantage, so it's 21.
Oh.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go ahead, Sarek.
I was just saying, Sarek's
Yeah, that
going
was
to pop out from behind William's large stature.
Oh, get out of
As, like,
here.
A sideways anime pop out. And then walk up to Ren and palm strike her on the forehead lightly. And say, "Stop it, Ren."
I don't have 3 legs. 2 legs and
Stop
a
it.
tail.
And then I
As you-
jump back behind William.
Could have had a V8.
just as you palm strike her, you watch as her head pulses to the side in response to your palm hitting her, and you guys watch as this shadow moves from her shadow and is now filling the space directly in front of you guys. You see this black void begin to pulse and move upward and begins to take the space. At that point, you hear the goblin, "The witch was the witch! It's the witch! It's the witch!" And go ahead.
I was going to say, the moment that I see the tangible darkness, I would like to confirm the nature of the darkness. Oh, wrong button. I meant to click that. No, damn it, where is it?
Goblin.
I am hitting all the wrong divine things. There we go. That one, the third one. First thing I hit was Divine Smite, then Divine Health. I was like, no, those aren't what I'm using. Oh, yeah.
What'd I miss?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I was just saying.
Yes. am I able to discern the nature of
Tail. We're not
this
doing that. to our
tangible
friends,
darkness?
Okay? These are people in our party. Save that kind of nonsense for NPCs.
Absolutely, you are. William, you steady yourself, seeing this shadow now moving out and becoming tangible, becoming visceral. You call upon your divine awareness. The air thickens, and everything around you falls silent except for the very pulse in front of you, as your senses ping onto this creature. The world around you dims as if a veil is being pulled back, and you see it. You see it clearly. A powerful undead presence. The shadow that attacked Ren having now gone limp, its essence is warped, tethered to something within the mountain's corruption. You registered as the witch. Though this is not a natural undead, but as desecrated, bound to a place steeped in rituals that are taking place here. This shadow is a fragment of the greater curse, the which the goblins warned about. You also feel a lingering desecration in the dark itself. The entire room hums faintly necrotic resonance, as though it has been permanently marked as a place where the dead cannot rest. What you sense is undead, and you actually sense it. Let's see, your sense 60 feet. Okay. You also pick up 3 other pings within the hulls near here. Not having moved yet, but you sense them. The shadow, now separated from Ren, lingers just out of reach, now trying to move towards the far wall. Your eyes narrow, though, as you breathe in the foul stench of evil. It's not just a wandering spirit. It has a here, chained to this desecrated place. Whatever which the goblins fear, her corruption seeps through the walls. This shadow is her unwilling servant, and her reach is stretching now even into the barracks. At that, you guys hear it speak. I will kill each of you to gain my freedom.
Roll for initiative.
Absolutely, yep. Roll for initiative.
I'm sorry. I want you to finish your monologue.
As it starts to talking, you'll watch as a bunch of little lights begin to coalesce around Stolas' right hand as he waves a hand, and he's just gonna guiding bolt. This thing's... We're not talking. 22 to hit.
I was gonna say, like, William's going for a swing at that same moment.
Go ahead. All right.
Stolas kind of rolls his eyes as the magic coalesces.
So I guess technically the bolt hits and then my hammer.
Yeah. So Stolas,
you'll get advantage.
Yeah.
You immediately coalesce the energy surging within you, and you spell it. Bolt flashes forward, slams into the creature just as it's saying, "I will kill." It immediately recoils in pain as the bolt rips through the essence of the creature. Go ahead. 13 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. William, go ahead and strike.
Oh, yeah, bro. Always link me that. But
disregard
bless in my Discord, because I'll lose it if it's in here.
I need to take 3 levels of fighter, guys.
Right now, though, during the stream
for champion. How often I roll 19s?
Yeah.
And I'm going to put a little bit of spice on that. Because it's undead, I get to click that too. And
Oh,
it takes that much damage.
Holy
Wow.
crap, that's
Muy
fantastic.
picante. Yeah, an extra 30 damage. Jesus.
12 of it's radiant, if that means anything.
Right.
It does.
We like our holy boys. We like our holy boys.
You watch as the hammer, as the bolt rips through, the hammer comes clashing into the other side of the creature. You watch the creature howls, eviscerates, vanishing in a flash of grayish and white flashing smoke. Immediately, the goblins come over to you. I'll save ya! Again! It does it again! It does it again! They come over to you, William, and begin bowing down at your feet. He saves us! He saves us!
Why are they yelling?
William's going to be making a place-aiding gesture. We are not through with this place. She probably still has more. Here.
Oh, she does. She does. She does. So much more. Oh, please, save us. Save us. Come on. I just saw you. Bibble grabs your hand and begins pulling you down the corridor even more. What are you guys doing?
I'm following.
Yeah, Williams. I mean, well, yeah. Now that Ren, well, first Williams going to make sure that Ren's good. As he, puts a hand on his shoulder.
Is Ren passed out right now, or?
For player maybe, but checking on the character. But no,
No,
Yeah,
she.
the character.
She.
You're right,
She's
Max.
coming.
Ren's on puppy duty.
What? What happened?
Of
She
course.
shakes her head.
Goblin these nuts.
She's like, Zin, why are you grappling me?
Are you trying to hit me?
The witch turned
No.
you into a puppet.
The what? No, she. I'm so sorry. All I remember was being above, and I was just keeping watch, making sure that nothing was following us in. And then now I'm here being grappled by you, Zin. I mean, I understand if you like me that much, but please at least court me and give me some wine before you try to ride me.
Zin, can you restrain her mouth, please?
That
not
was
putting-
really on brand.
After what she just said, I'm not putting anything anywhere near her mouth. That's on you guys. I barely want to be touching her right now. Good lord.
We didn't actually have to go to initiatives.
No, William
Set
and
it up
Toller.
I
You're
Gallaghered it.
still in William voice.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yes. That's actually really entertaining to me. That voice going, I Gallaghered it.
Yeah, exactly. That's great.
Oh, well, let's go. Let me show you where she is. Let me show you where the witch is. She lives down below. She's been having us dig very, very much for what she calls the stone. The stone that will save the world, or at least make it like her. If you give it to her, I will give it to you. Fair trade, master. He looks at you, William.
One more time?
Sorry. I know his voice is like hard to hear. So he was saying the witch has been having the goblins dig into the mountain in search of what she calls the stone, which will make the world like her. And he said that if you give it to her, then he will give it to you like a fair trade. And if you want, you can roll an insight to see what he wants, and I'll give you advantage, or what he means by that statement.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you give what to her.
Insight with advantage.
William needs to transfer to somebody with English as their first language.
Right. So you get that what he's meaning is if you take care of her for them, if you defeat her, then he will reward you with what the stone
he's so involved with
is, or what she has now.
Everything lately, so there's no way he could do that. There's seriously
Sorry,
no way.
I rolled that because I thought I heard that, but my
But
audio
maybe.
kept cutting in and out. So
You're good. I will give you the stone for her head. We found it.
Bet.
Yeah, we found it.
I mean, how do you keep track?
And where is this stone right now?
You gotta give each one personality.
In her possession. She had it. She's using it. She wants gold. She wants power. She wants... speak. She wants...
What's to stop us from just killing her and taking the stone ourselves? What then would you have to offer us?
Good question. Well, boss, what if we give him the horn? Oh, yes! We give you the horn! We will be your ever-serving servants of all servitude. We will serve you forever. Even in the death of us, we will come and serve you.
Right.
We will. I promise. Sounds like an STD. I promise. We will give you the horn. What the horn does? Do you want to know what the horn does?
No, we could discuss that later. As long as you promise to do whatever it is that we say.
Also, we have gold. We have shinies. Many shinies. We have many shinies. We give you two.
Keep your shinies for now. We just give him the horn. Listen to Daddy William and Papa Stolas, and just try not to talk too much. Please.
Okay.
Above game, respectfully, don't ever fucking say that again.
You know what? Actually, I really should retract that. Honestly,
I hated everything about that Daddy William. That
William, now that Zin has said it, they are going to refer to you as Daddy William from now on.
It's not
The
my
goblins
fault.
gonna give Daddy William the horn.
You can't. You carried him in your strong arms and
every time that he is called that, there's just going to be a glowering glare from William towards you. A deeply.
I'm so sorry, Daddy William. Strollus runs away.
Chat says we should call you Papa Willie.
Papa Willie! Oh my gosh!
That's it, banned. Banned.
He's dropping that band hammer on you, bro. Daddy William. Daddy William. Daddy William. You watch as Bibble runs towards you, William.
There's just.
Yes.
They probably can't read his expression correctly, but there's intense regret.
You hear Bobble, I never knew my father.
Mamma Mia?
Oh my god!
I'm done. I'm done. That's the end of the session. Good night, everyone.
Does that make me Mamma Mia?
She deserves inspiration for that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna give you inspiration, Mia. That was incredible. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Incredible, guys. This is why you guys have been my sanity, for real. I love you guys so much. With that, they begin pulling you, William, by the hand. Bibble on one side, Bobble on the other, and they begin pulling you across or toward the southernmost portion of this room, the barracks, and then down. You see, as you turn the corner, you see to the right of you a hall that has a wall on one side, and it seems to be just an expanse that you can see below. At that point, Bobble looks at you and says, what is the thingy that you are carrying with you, pulling the covered sheet? Bobble, that's not very nice to be asking questions you don't want. They don't want you to know.
William just kind of sits there for a moment, gives a nod towards. It was Bibble. Bibble's to be generous, the brains of that operation, correct? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what I thought. He gives a nod to what Bibble said. He goes,
It's a delicate subject, and the less you know, the better.
You watch as Bibble smacks Bobble on the head. I told you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, Daddy William, please. Don't hurt me.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. It just, if he told you, he'd probably have to kill you, and we don't need to do that yet.
See, you have to be very, very. Nice.
No, they were on the opposite side of the field.
Right. Sorry. I'll be nice. Right? You? And he looks at you, Zen. How are you guys moving through this passageway?
William's taking the lead, considering the goblins are dragging him along.
I guess I'll let go of Ren. She seems normal now.
She does.
You look her in the eye and you go, we cool?
I'm gonna let you go.
That part then.
Are we okay? Keep your hands off my fur.
Yes, I'm fine.
At first,
Just
release her
Could
from
you remove the fork from Zin's neck?
the...
oh, she reaches over and pulls it.
Does she grab a hair with it?
You son of a bitch.
She tries to.
Roll a d20.
Do it.
God
18.
dang it. That definitely beats my armor class. No, it doesn't, but it's good enough for that.
Yeah, you feel not only the pull of the hypodermic needle from the dart, but also a fistful of fur tug, and she only grabs a couple strands, but still strands nonetheless.
I forcibly shove her off of me because I'm assuming at this point, like, did she ever fall down, or was I just clamped onto her while she was standing?
You were just clamped onto her.
So I'll literally push myself off of her in an attempt to like give ourselves distance, and then shoving her. Unless it's down a flight of stairs, I don't want to do that. I mean, I kind of do, but we're not gonna, you know.
There's no flight of stairs, but there's an escalator.
I mean, isn't that just like a moving flight of stairs? Isn't that just an electric
Same
flight of
difference.
stairs? Does she roll further that way?
Oh my gosh!
Well, they're leading up, so it'll take her a significant amount of time to get to the bottom.
Incredible.
And Zin will get to the back away from everybody, scared for his first though.
I'll be back here. You guys go ahead. I'll keep watch back here. You just shoo.
Stolas will kind of follow along behind William, particularly just keeping an eye out for everything, because possession we don't seem to have anything for, so.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm whispering, sorry.
Good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You should be sorry.
Lap of the base.
Now apologize. No, I'm kidding.
William, you're gonna get it if you don't watch out, bud. Did Daddy just say to apologize? Oh no.
We are still walking, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I see the scowl from over here.
While we're walking, I'm still walking next to or behind William from last session. And as we're walking, Nyx sort of reaches up and clings on to William as we're walking.
Love game. I don't have any fur for her to pull, so.
No, that's not the reason! That's not the reason! William, roll an insight.
Well, I mean, does William have hair on his legs?
There is lots of layers of armor and under armor and leather and such for her to get through.
Incredible.
I feel like that would be disadvantage on a sleight of hand.
Massive disadvantage.
Hold on, can I roll that just for funsies?
Arm hair.
Again, layers of armor. Right. She's not getting that subtly, but.
You said sleight of hand?
It's sleight of hand, yeah.
It would be disadvantage.
That is perfectly okay. I just want to see it for funsies. This is not what I'm doing.
He'd catch you.
Yeah, you would definitely get caught. However, William, what you sense though, the insight roll, you sense deep fear coming from Nyx. You see the shift in eyes. You see the quickened breathing, and you even pick up in the as she's holding on of her paw. Welcome back, Sam.
Sorry, you broke up for a moment there towards the end of your description there.
Sorry, you sense the quickened shifting, sense deep fear.
Yeah, it's going in and out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm sensing deep fear, something quickened, and
And I told you too much already.
Did we lose him?
Yeah, he
Maybe.
probably maybe the headphones is going out, battery or something.
Yeah, I'm changing the headphones.
Oh, okay.
Because this is something to see how Nyx is acting,
No.
right?
yes.
Does Nyx want to describe it?
Ugh.
Nyx, why you bugging?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I was saying, sorry about that. I was saying, you sense deep fear from her. You sense the quickening of her breath, as your sight, your attention, though you are remaining locked ahead, and you are sensing the spirits, the restless spirits around you. You are locked in on Nyx as well, and you sense the quickened breath as she's panting now, and you pick that up as fear. You sense the trembling of her paws as she's holding on to your armor piece from behind. You see the shifting of her eyes moving back and forth, and even in that shifting of the eyes, you sense that she's having a conversation in her mind.
Whoa, he got that much?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, he also knows of your friend.
I don't know that.
From the ride in the wagon.
Oh.
Really?
Which he kind of sits there and he's got his warhammer over his shoulder, and he had his hand resting on the haft ready to draw it to bludgeon the first threat that approaches, but sensing all of this from Ren, he kind of releases his tentative grip on the hammer, reaches down to put a comforting hand on her shoulders. He goes and he says,
You'll be fine, little one. Stay behind me. Make sure that whatever big, bad, scary thing comes out to say hi to us is on the opposite side of me from you.
Nyx almost panikedly looks up at you and gives a short nod, and then stares back down at the ground and follows you as you're walking. And you catch a small mumble to herself saying, "Not right now. Not right now."
he takes stock of that, but does not say anything.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, little rat. The savior is here. The savior of all. Daddy William.
Every time there's just a very quiet wheeze, as if another shard of his soul is being ripped away.
Zin definitely visibly covers his mouth and is holding back just furious laughter. It just
You can slightly hear Stolas giggling.
As the
Very,
goblins,
very quietly.
Mhm.
Any of you that listens carefully, there's just a very quiet wheeze of the word.
As the goblin says that, Nyx sort of at the end of her, on her last nerve with everything that is going on, shoots him a small glare, and she has tears in her eyes, and she goes, "I just wanted to see my family."
That brings visible concern to William's eye, but he doesn't draw his attention too sharply to Nyx because he doesn't to make her moment of vulnerability more uncomfortable than it already is.
And with that, she kind of just shuts down and is trembling as she's holding on to William and following him. Why do you guys have to roll so dang high? Roll lower!
that first one, I don't. I didn't mean to roll with advantage. Zin's an 11. Yeah, probably didn't see that. Hear that. I mean, it's terrible for you because, you know, if Zin felt bad enough for you, you might be able to get some more hair, but...
Give him advantage!
So are we walking as a group right now?
Yes. At this point, as you guys continue down the corridor, Sarek, where are you in the marching order?
I'm gonna end up being like actually back.
In the back?
Yeah, I'm gonna tail in this one.
Okay, I need William, Nyx, and the rest of you to go ahead and give me a perception check. Mia, where would you be?
I'm gonna have to change my card.
Probably be pretty close to the middle.
Okay.
And since we've been walking and I've been kind of trying to keep an eye out, may I fish for advantage?
You absolutely may.
One of those ones.
Oh, no, we don't
like
want
it.
to get caught with our pants down. As I guidance myself.
I love it. Yeah. And Stolas, where were you?
26. Kind of in the middle of the pack.
Okay. So William, Stolas, Nyx, Vandal, are you in the back?
Who, me or?
Yeah, Vandal.
I'm normally towards the frontish.
Okay, perfect. So Vandal, William, Nyx, and Stolas. You hear a scraping as you get, so I would say you guys got right here, and as you get to that corner, you hear a scraping across the stone floor. A shuffle, and then a scraping, a shuffle, and a scraping, a shuffle, and then a stop. And then you hear a shuffle turn around.
Your safety.
And William, as you are leading, what are you doing?
Upon hearing the scraping, I'm going to, and it seems like we're heading like straight towards it, right?
Correct. And you can hear it coming more from this section.
That wasn't proportionate, right? So we can't really fit
The
everybody
goblins are
out,
with us.
ideally.
The goblins are with
I
you.
would like to boop, quietly boop William and sort of like, hold a mirror out to him and hope he knows what he's meant to do with it.
I'm going to give him a nod, effectively, get the goblins to get back behind me, and motion for Nyx to kind of stay back a little bit as he's going to take the mirror and the first at the nearest corner is going to attempt to use it to kind of peer around the corner.
Okay. As you peer around the corner, you see an entryway to another room, and you see a wall, and the room itself is empty. This room that you would be walking into, the room is about 25 feet by 20 feet. It has an altar directly in the center of it. There's blood that seems to be dried. But you hear the sound of this shuffling and scraping movement in this room. Just beyond the room that you would be entering. It gets closer, and then it begins to drift farther away.
Which I quietly look back to the others and, go back to the others and let them know that there's something up ahead, trolling in a room up ahead, and kind of give generalized information as I'm able to paint the picture as clear as possible.
Okay.
Kind of gauge their interest about whether or not we want to go in or deal with whatever this potential threat was or not.
Yeah. To the as you are looking down from the steps, from this little corridor that you guys have been moving in, you see to the right there's another room. There's a doorway that leads to another room, and directly to the right of you, and then further to the right, you see another doorway that leads in this direction. You see this doorway, you see this doorway, and you see where the sound is coming from. What are you guys doing? So, William, you signaled to the rest of the group at this point, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And inform them to the best of my ability
Did you
about,
give me a follow,
where the room is, where the where something is patrolling is located.
How are you doing that?
Gone back to them and whispered it to whoever was up front with me, whispered it to them. That way they could go back and whisper it to the others while I go back up to the front to prepare for anything that may decide to come investigate the noise of us whispering.
Are we able to move, what's like a move silently and hide in the shadows?
Stealth?
Just stealth, okay.
Yeah, you can do a stealth check.
So what I had just heard there was Chinese whispers. So Sarek is gonna basically get the information, chicken flap.
Yeah, I start scooching my way through everybody. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, bud.
Excuse me, Jen. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Watch what you put in your hands, Sarek.
Oh. My bad.
Don't act like you don't like it.
Good game. Good game.
Good game. Oh, I love it.
And you're gonna see me put my hood over my my head. So I'm looking back at the group and then peering forward.
I always get at least one or two of
Okay.
those every single broadcast.
I will take the first steps out front. Can I roll perception prior to going in? Can I just do a trap check?
Of course.
Just hit that real quick. I rolled one earlier, but I'll re-roll.
Give me an investigation. Everything seems fine. And I'll give you advantage on that, given that you are deliberately and intently looking. But yeah, you don't see any tripwires, any
Step plates.
correct pressure plates. Yeah.
Okay, looks good. All right. I'm gonna proceed to the point where I can get a view of what the sound is coming from to see if I can catch a glimpse of what's making that sound.
Yeah.
Wherever that puts me, in the doorway. Maybe I can not even be in the doorway and I can just see down the hallway. Like what?
Absolutely.
What
So
am I looking at here?
directly entering the room, you see the large altar that is situated in the middle of the room. It has dried blood on it.
Let me move out of the way so.
Yeah. No, you're good. It has dried blood on it. You see the corridor that leads from the entryway. So you role play out. Tell me how you want to maneuver so that you look.
All right, so I come into the room very slowly, light stepping, and the first thing I'm doing is counting doorways or entries.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my first question to you: is how many entries do I see?
4, not including the one that you just came from.
Okay, so I do see all 4 entries. Okay, are they open or are they
are.
blocked? They are all open. Okay.
All of them are open.
Okay, I'm taking a glance at this altar for a second. You said I see dried blood on it. Is it in any kind of shape or form, or just like something happened here? That's all I can gather from it.
Go ahead and give another
Investigation.
Give me a medicine check.
Medicine.
The only thing that you can make out is that the blood seems to have been here for a while, and it is in the shape of a smaller creature.
Okay. Is there anything collecting the blood off to the sides or anything like that, like a drainage?
You don't see a drainage. You do see small engravings within the table itself, the altar itself, and you see these wrought iron circles that are sticking out from the altar, and you would deduce that you would put some sort of gathering device like a cup in the iron circlets.
So I kind of just briefly take note of what I'm looking at, and I look back at the group one more time, and I put my hand up as far as like, I'll be right back. And I'm gonna step towards the, if we're looking at this cardinally, southeast entrance. Just to a point where I can, like I said, see down the hallway to see what this sound is that is grabbing our attention.
Yeah, you're looking down here?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. So as you do, what you see is what appears to be some sort of undead creature roaming back and forth. You see
weapon in its hand, or
it does not. You see tattered clothing, decayed flesh loughing off of this creature. Portions of its gut have been shred open, and you see a bit of the intestines hanging out. You see its jaw agape and to the side. The jaw seems to have been broken, or the sinew at least itself, and the muscle that connects the jaw hinges have all but rotted away. You see this creature seems to be wandering aimlessly.
okay. So in Sarek's mind, he's assessing, and we'll say inner monologue, ew, gross. And I'm actually trying to deduce what could be the metal dragging. So do I identify that?
You do. You look at the right. You follow the full body down as you're taking in this full scene, and you see that the right ankle has been fully broken off, and it is dragging its foot, and the scraping that you're hearing is not actually metal, but it's the bone itself scraping against the floor.
Delicious.
Oh, gruesome.
Okay. So I'm going to peek my head in a little bit to see if I can catch more of like what's within the room. Are there any other obstructions or things that I can take notice of within the room, including entryways?
Yeah, so you see as this creature moves towards you, and then you hear the sickening sound now of the bone scraping on the stone floor as it turns around and begins shambling the opposite direction. And you see what appears to be, you see the wall on the left hand side as you're looking in on this room, and you see a doorway just off to the left. And then further down this long corridor, you see it seems to descend, and you deduce that it's stairs descending downward, and you see a large pillar directly in the center of that stair, and then it descends into darkness. You see, although it's not full darkness, it's flickering light, dim light, and you can tell that it is it seems to have torches that are lit and off in the distance.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to gather what I see, and I'm going to head back to group.
Take it away. Role play it out.
Okay. So I'm
What?
Good job, Sarek.
moving back to the
Okay.
party. Still hooded, and I come up to whoever's in the front. William, Sin, I think.
William would be back to the front again.
Okay. All right. So looking within the next room, as you guys can see right there, and I point to the center. There's an altar of some sort. Dried blood. Some kind of sacrificial something must be happening here. Who knows? But down the hallway, there's some walking undead creature. It's the best way I can put it. From the things that we've encountered so far, he looks like he's aimlessly walking around. That dragging sound we hear is, and I like, ugh. His ankle is broken and dragging on the ground.
William listens to this and quietly nods. and cocks his hammer.
I think we can lure this monstrosity into this room and easily dispatch of him. I did not see anything else other than a descendant of stairs down the hallway. Granted, I have not looked at the other side. Shall we cause some type of light distraction? Maybe throw a rock? See if we can get said creature to walk over this way? What do you think, William? Otherwise, I'm just going to put an arrow into its... I was gonna cuss, but... into its skull.
You can cuss.
This is definitely an 18 and over stream. You cussed.
I know, I couldn't remember if I've cussed on my character or not.
Yeah, is Cyric a cursor?
Yeah, but
That's a good question.
I don't know, maybe being around Ren, I might start.
Ren is a bad influence.
And while I'm explaining this, I actually reach for my longbow.
You think you could take it out in one shot?
To be fair, I could take anything out in one shot. And I stand tall. But I say, I think the smartest thing is to see if we can get it to distract its way to us, lure it in. Otherwise, sure. If it doesn't come, then we'll go to it.
Well, I don't think undead are physically possible of coming, but I mean, you can do your best.
There is a
I'm gonna look down
again,
at
a very
steps. Go ahead.
again. There's a very slow dragging of the hand across the face. Response for that.
I'm going to look down on the steps we're on right now and pick up a like decently sized rock, if there is any. Potentially.
Yeah, you see some rubble.
I'm
Absolutely.
Sure William could hit the hammer on the ground, but okay. So I grab a chunk of rock and I go, here goes nothing. And I just give it a light toss.
I have
What?
prestidigitation, but I guess we don't want to use magic if you can just toss it out.
Maybe a smelly rock?
Mia, what did you have in mind?
Can you make it smell of what does something like that like?
I'm still reading it, okay?
Because the plan is to lure the thing over and then we jump it.
Smash it with a hammer!
Yeah, we jump it like we're in a dark alley.
Hey yo, bitch!
Right?
On the pocket.
We make sure we don't leave the kid
the
alive,
pocket.
otherwise Batman comes.
I'm
It
done.
looks like I have so many options with this one, actually.
Yeah, you can make a
Yeah, prestidigitation.
a sound, a
is
noise.
Pretty flexible.
For the
That's
most
cool.
part, if you can think it, the DM could potentially allow it.
Absolutely.
Is this a certain moment? Should I be stabbing people in the legs right now?
Wait, so it's a zombie.
You can flavor it,
It's,
maybe.
From what we can see, it's
A
undead.
glowing
I
brain
haven't
or
confirmed
heart
or
attract it?
clarified. Probably is a zombie.
At this point, by the way, Vandal is looking at William's leg right now.
I could do like a glowing brain or heart.
William
Vandal
looks
check.
down at Vandal and kind of gives a slight head shake and whispers, "Save it for when the witch bitch shows up."
The witch bitch.
Mia,
The
Wait,
witch
which bitch? Which bitch
Yeah.
is that?
Yes.
if if you could
Hold
prestidigitate
on.
like a small animal or something, I can potentially druid craft some animal noises from it, and maybe that could attract it over.
Can prestidigitation summon an animal?
It says that it can create. Where is it? Hey, how clustered it is. You can create a non-magical trinket or an illusory image that can fit in your hand, and that lasts until the end of your next turn.
Yep.
Okay, so it's an illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like that. I will absolutely allow that if you guys want to do that.
So we do like a little. What can fit in our hand? A rat, a squirrel, a gerbil.
The prestidigitation can't necessarily create the illusion of an animal, but because of your creativity, I will absolutely allow that. I really like that idea.
Something. Okay, so we make it sit in the doorway. You create the sounds, and I guess we toss the rock on top of it, or just
Mia,
the
if you
sounds of the
could.
illusion.
Since there's an altar down there, how about you do like a small woodland critter tied down, ready to be sacrificed? Add to the atmosphere.
Great bondage squirrel.
Bondage squirrel. Oh my gosh. I just see a squirrel with leather straps. Dang it, Daddy William.
I'm not going to build any further on that horrific image.
I swear, leave it to Stolas and you. Goodness. Love it. Love it.
I do mention to William. William, I think you can get into a good vantage point where you're right next to that entryway without making too much noise.
All right, so
Mia... with that idea, William will give a nod and kind of get ready to head out, and then pause for a moment. He'll look to Stolas and say
You guys get started on the squirrel decoy. You think you might be able to guide me into an advantageous post over there?
he asks of Stolas.
Lead you to an advantageous post. I'm gonna be making the noises for the squirrel.
That's why he asked if you could do it before you do that.
Or we just use the clank of your armor.
What is instantaneous? It doesn't say it has to be a concentration. I suppose. Good luck, and I will go ahead and give you guidance as I smack you on the shoulder.
I need it because I don't have. Considering the zombie is making a bunch of racket on its own, any chance that I might be able to roll this with a straight roll, in spite of my heavy armor?
Sure. Go ahead. I won't give it disadvantage. And then add the guidance.
Hey, look at that. That's a
Very
21.
nice. You didn't even need. Yeah, that's great job. Absolutely. So you shuffle over with minimal noise, and you position yourself right next to the entryway. Good job, William.
I will be positioned like behind the altar,
Okay.
as hide in shadows with my longbow out and arrow cocked.
All right, fantastic.
And I say, as William is getting ready to leave the stairwell, I'll open up first.
Yeah, and he's going to be basically on the... I'm assuming that I'm like right outside the door, hammer up, and just waiting.
Correct.
Basically, I'm waiting to see your arrow go in, it come out, my hammer comes down.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, Mia, Solus. As you watch as the two, William and Sarek, position themselves, there's a moment of preparation as your hearts begin to pick up in pace and rhythm, knowing what's coming. Mia, do you cast Prestidigitation? She's probably not able to talk at work.
He does, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
More important question is, does she make the sacrificial squirrel? Or does she just make a regular squirrel?
A regular squirrel.
Where's the leather bonding?
You're okay.
Yeah, I would move closer, but not in sight of it.
Okay. You get right up the stairwell entrance. And I'll say Mia goes ahead and casts the Prestidigitation. You watch as this sacrificial squirrel apparates, blood dripping down. The moment that it apparates, Stolas, what do?
You watch as Stolas brings up his grimoire, and he kind of flips through some of the pages, and you watch as this little ball of light glows dimly as it shoots out towards the little squirrel, and you begin to hear what sounds like the chittering of squirrel, just like a squeaker, squeak, 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 squeaking.
The moment that it does that, you hear the shuffling stop, and then Sarek, you see the zombie turn around, and its arms reach forward as it begins shuffling, scraping its bone across the stone, and it begins hobbling. It begins hobbling towards. You watch as it steps 1, 2, 3, and then it gets right at the entrance of the room that you're in.
And you will see me knock my arrow fully back, and I'm gonna let it fly.
As you go up to let it fly, you're gonna hear the squirrel say, "Hey, yo, bitch, I got some meat for you right here."
Go ahead and roll an attack.
All right. Is this considered surprise or no?
Yeah, it's surprise.
Yeah. Does that add advantage to it?
It would.
It would. Okay. Just curious here, because let's see here. I'm gonna expend a sharpshooter on it. So that would be a -5 to the attack roll. And I'll add a maneuver dice as well for precision attack. A second.
And just for clarification, Sarek, surprise itself doesn't actually grant advantage, but being unseen does. So because you are unseen, you're hiding in the That's why you're getting advantage.
Gotcha. Thank you for clarifying that.
Of course.
And I will let this first attack fly.
Awesome.
Let's see.
Absolutely hits. Rush is trying to rush towards the squirrel. You knock your arrow. It flies forward right into the throat of the zombie. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Sneak attack, garbage. That, and then does this have the 1/6 on it? No. So I keep forgetting that this quiver has a. Let me double check it. If an attack strikes,
You can determine what kind of damage is done.
yes, correct.
Yep.
It's a 6, yeah. Or not determined, but it's a random roll. Or it
Right.
has a. No, so that's the enchanted arrow with the once a day thing. I don't want to do that.
Oh,
But
okay.
it has a force damage on it. Sorry. Oh, it is there. It's 2. Okay, that's it. It's in. It's baked in.
Perfect. All right. So the arrow flies through, piercing through the throat, and you watch as a globule of flesh actually rips off of the creature's throat on the left side, blood splattering backwards. You watch as there's a moment of the zombie itself recoiling backwards in response to the damage of the arrow. Its head gets knocked back, and then it rolls over on toward the right shoulder, and then it's no longer able to hold its head up. However, you see now putrefying flesh. The jugular vein itself is just spewing blood at this point, but it's black and it's just pouring over the front of the zombie now. The jaw still agape, now hanging down, its head lulled to the right side, and it now spotting you begins to move towards you. You see the arms first move through the entryway, the doorway, William, and then you see the creature moving towards Sarek, as Sarek is now trying to knock another arrow. You're up, William. Yeah, it hits. Just as it pulls through, go ahead and deal damage.
I'm going to put another bit of spice on this one.
Oh, how would you like to do it?
I just straight down, I pancake it, full on Gallagher.
It crumples under the impact of your hammer, and blood and guts and grime just flies everywhere, coating the front of your arm. William, bits of it fly into your beard, bits of it fly into your onto your face. I mean, just all over.
Now that was brutal. Says the
I just scoff in the squirrel's direction.
You see me, I'm like putting my bow back on my shoulder, and I'm looking at William trying to get his attention, and I like do these wiggly fingers like around my chin to like tell him you've got something in your beard.
He just kind of runs his hand down and slings the gore onto the ground while maintaining eye contact.
Oh, epic.
You just see me with like a huge grin, I smile. And then I actually turn around, and I'm looking at this other entrance that's behind us.
Okay.
I will, I think it's safe for us to come in.
You can come in now. Zombie is dead.
The wish stays that way. Stay that way. And you watch as Bibble points down this direction.
What's that way?
The
I walk up.
witch. The witch.
Are we able to roll a, what is it, insight against their
Of course.
course of direction?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's our insight person, but I guess I'll roll it. Yeah.
Disregard that +2. Keep forgetting to turn that off.
Only reason why I said I don't know who our insight person is because my intuition was like, who should I get to check this in my mind, right? Like them giving us direction.
Who's good at reading people?
William is not the best at it, but he's definitely far from the worst.
Better.
Yeah, William, Sarek, you can't really get a tell, but seems to be telling the truth. William, you know that he's telling the truth. There is a fear and a trembling in this little creature's body as it's pointing, as Bibble is pointing in that direction, and you see his eyes, though they are disjointed. You fully pick up that
Crazy eyes.
Yeah. He's telling the truth. But Sarek, you looking?
I guess
Did
I'm
you look
just
at-
looking back and forth from the goblin to William and trying
William
to
just gives a firm nod.
Okay, I nod, and I'll return to looking back at the door, and I'm gonna investigate that way.
Which way?
The one to our immediate right as you come out.
Okay.
The
So
one that's like
this door. Yeah,
the
you
one where
look
Mia
in.
is standing.
You look in, and it seems to be a storage room. You see some crates and barrels, a bit of hay that a hay sack that has been cut open. You also see bits of dry food, beans, and some seeds that have been scattered amongst the storage.
Are there any
you look-
barrels full of stuff?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pop these. Are these barrels like lid topped? Like, can I pop them open or?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna reach in with my longsword. I'm gonna pull my longsword out, and I'm just gonna stab it down into the grain or whatever is within there, just to see if there's any objects in the middle.
Yeah. I'm doing so. It's beans, lentils that are dry. They have not been hydrated. However, amongst the odds and ends, you see some coal oil bricks. You see about 6 of them, wrapped in wax cloth.
What is it?
You've coal oil bricks.
What's that?
They are items. They're bricks made of coal and infused with oil that burns incredibly hot if crumpled, and they can be used to light an item, or when lit, they make heavy smoke. It obscures a 10-foot cube for 1 minute. Wind disperses it.
Gotcha. So essentially a smoke bomb?
Yep.
Okay, so I reach and I grab one of these and I just
There's
grab
6
one
of
and
them. Okay.
I grab one and I pull it out and I walk back towards the party.
Okay.
And I'm like kind of juggling it in my hand and I hand it to whoever's first in front of me. I don't know who that's gonna be. Me as in Vandal, somebody. Probably Vandal. I look towards Vandal and I hand him this bar. I don't know what these are, but there's a couple more inside there.
Would I roll investigation or?
You would know immediately what this is. No roll needed. Your time at the Academy, Vandal, you would know because you've used these quite a bit.
You've used them a great many times in various shenanigans.
Yes.
Or shenanigans.
And I'll proceed to the other little doorway.
Okay. Vandal, are you wanting to investigate in that room as well?
Yes, please.
All right. Go. Absolutely. Go ahead and roll
Trinket
investigation. Yeah, right? Oh, beautiful, Vandal. All right, so Vandal, as Sarek leads you to the room that he found the brick in, you move in. You see 5 other coal oil bricks, all wrapped in wax cloth, stacked up on. You see the grain barrels, some hay that has been covering the ground, ripped open. You also find 3 flasks of lamp oil and a squat boiler can still half full. You find a large piece of rope. You find 10 pitons, a bent hand drill, 8 spare valve bolts rather, and a gasket kit.
Score!
I mean, it would be, but I'm gonna have to fucking start unloading stuff.
Maybe you sit and tinker for a little bit. Melt it all down.
We don't got time for tinkering.
Before I embark on this entryway, I'm gonna look back over my shoulder and I'm gonna look at that south end entrance.
Okay.
Southwest. It's open. Does it look oddly different than the rest? At all? Or is it just an entrance that needs to be investigated?
Are you talking about this one right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is
I'll
it
take
is a
step
bit.
that way.
You see the rock itself. The interior of this mountain has been carved to look like a large serpent, complete with scales. Pieces of the scaling have been broken off. The rock itself has chiseled. However, you see that you can climb down the twisting kind of vine of the serpent's body, and it leads to a chamber below.
So it has
However,
like a downward trajectory?
yes.
Does it look like it has any kind of steppings, or is it
No,
smooth?
it is choppy.
Okay. Alright. I was just curious. I'll return back to the west entrance, and I say, "Be careful with this entrance. Looks not as clear as the rest of these." And I'm gonna look into this room.
Yeah.
Just a quick scan.
Yeah, when you look in that room, it's another storage area. However, this one, you see a brand iron capped with black glass, and you see a candle, and where the flame is, it is shaped, molded into the image of an eye. The iron is
not
cold.
sinister at all.
Yeah. The iron is cold even to the touch. You see a shallow tray of black salts mixed with dried blood. Sprinkled in a 5-foot square. You see funeral candles, 4 of them, poured with gray tallow and iron fillings. And you see a crumpled parchment.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the parchment and I'm gonna throw it out of the room.
Okay.
Into the where everyone is. And then I'm gonna grab the rod and I'm going to pick it up and I'm gonna set it in the doorway. As if I'm like moving shit around inside there. If someone wants to come up and take a look at it. But you said this candle. What did you say? Can you explain the candle situation again? Not the 4 candles, but the one with the eye or whatever that was.
That's the rod.
Oh, the rod has the eye.
Yep, it's a branding iron. So you know, like when you brand cattle.
Okay. It's got it. All right. So looking at this room, is it lit? Is there a torch inside?
There is.
There is. Okay. I'm just going to just run my hands and look around the actual wallings of the room. For a moment, I'll spend like a minute or two looking around the wallings of the room.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Everyone else is doing whatever.
Stolas is moving where the goblins have pointed.
Okay.
As is William, making ready to Gallagherize anything that potentially decides to pop up and threaten his companions.
Okay. Stolas, as you and William move forward, you see the goblins pulling. However, they're not pulling as much anymore as they are now at your side, William. Nick's following along, and they have the 2 of them. The other one is with Stolas. The 2, Bibble and Bobble, are huddled closer to you now as you are getting closer to the stairwell. As you guys move forward,
don't touch me.
You get to this point, and what you see is, to the right, you see the stairwell in front of you, and to the right, you see a strange contraption.
Oops. I have inside.
You get to the very edge of the steps, and
what's up, dude? So sorry I had to AFK.
you see a box, a very elaborately crafted box, and
Keep it a lucky turkey.
you see the box opens up. It seems to have some gate that pulls across the front. As you come to it, Bibble whispers, "We don't touch this one. It's for the stone priests." Go ahead and either each of you can roll an Arcana check, or one of you can roll it with advantage.
Each of you.
What do you think?
It's Stolas and William at this point, unless Zin,
William
are you
will
with
not be
them?
rolling Arcana. It is not Forte.
Okay.
You assist me at least.
I mean, if I'm allowed to, sure.
Yeah, you absolutely are. So, Stolas, you've heard of these hold on. Bibble says, "This right here goes straight to the thong." You see before you this perfect disc of slate black stone inlaid with a ring of pale quartz around the circumference of this disc. You see the walls, or you see the walls of this box, and you see the gate that has been pulled open that would shut across the entrance of this box, and around the box itself, just on the edge of the circumference of the circle, starting at the entrance of the box, is 7 stone pillars that raise up like organ pipes, each capped with a bronze bell the size of a fist. Between them, Yakmen glyphs are carved, shallow and rubbed with old fat, so they read even in low light. There's at the top, there's no rope, there's no winch, there's no chain. At the disc's edge, set in the floor, is this shallow bronze bowl filled with pebbles, each one smoothed by thumb and time. Beside it is a thin notch in the wall that breathes a steady draft that smells of rain and pine resin. When you step closer to this box, the quartz ring kindles. No flare, just a soft milk glow like moonlight on still water. Zin, are you close by? William and Stolas and Vandal? Are you close by?
I'm not 100% certain narratively what happened. Technically, Zin was supposed to be bringing up the back, but did people split off when we came out of this corridor?
Yes. So
We should all be in the same room, though, right?
Well, no, you guys had moved
down the hallway.
Yeah, you guys had moved down the hallway, while Sarek and Vandal were still looking in the storage rooms.
Yeah, I would definitely have followed along.
Okay. And Nix, what were you saying? Or was that Mia?
That was Mia.
Oh, okay. Mia, you were following along with William and Stolas?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So Zin, you would look at the Yakman legend that sits chiseled above the bowl in 7 strokes. And it would read, "Walk soft." Actually, here, I'll whisper it to you. However, you, Stolas, in your time in studies, you have heard tale. You've never seen one, but you've heard tale of magical devices called wind lifts. And this is just that. This is like a magical elevator.
Not quite an escalator, but similar in sorts.
Not that pipe thingy.
So Zen would have his hands up, trying to, kind of follow along, kind of how you would like trace along with the book, and he would speak the words out loud. Just walk soft, match not the mountain's heart, feed the lift a river's voice. Oh, I'm no good at riddles. One of you guys are gonna have to figure that out. Because how do you feed a lift? A river's voice. What the hell's the voice of a river?
I'm sorry, could you type it out? The riddle.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and type it out for you.
Bobble at this point goes, the mistress uses this to go to the thong. This takes us straight to Nathong, where she takes the children.
Nathong?
Yes,
Upon
Nathong.
hearing the words "takes the children," a renewed hatred for the creature is brought on. Not the goblin,
The witch.
The witch. I realized I needed to clarify.
That's where we're going. It's where we need to get to. We're going to Nathong. You're telling me that...
Don't tell us you take children too.
Well, I mean... And I look over at Nadia. We escort. We don't take. We help. We guide.
Escorting's not a better word.
We protect. Yes, protect. See, he's got it. Yes.
No. Is Nadia awake, or is she still in stasis?
She's still in stasis.
Okay.
She is not in function.
Did anything come from my investigation? Because I want to walk
Yes.
out of this room.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to.
No, you're good.
Get my notes.
I'm sorry if I jumped.
No. You're good. Yeah.
I mean,
So
Nadia's mom's got to be
the
worried sick
only.
about her. Hasn't heard from her for
Oh yeah, and you guys haven't even checked in, and you haven't heard from her either. And we'll figure out what that
Oh
means.
dear, that's
Mm-hmm.
Wait, checked in with Nadia or
For
No.
Madia's mom, Layla.
her mom. Oh yeah. Oh, that's terrible.
I mean, it's a stone of sending. If anyone wants to send a message.
Um. Yeah. So this keyhole-shaped chamber, Sarek, has neater shelves than the other one. The walls bear thin chalk lines, like ledger tallies on the walls. A single candle eye sigil has been scrubbed to a faint bruise on the wall directly when you look into the room. You see river pebbles on one of the shelves, polished stones.
So I'm going to. Can I put two and two together and I grab the iron? And I put the iron up to the bruise of the eye? Does it match?
It does.
Okay. And I push on it.
Nothing happens.
Nothing. Okay. Is Mia within an earshot or Vandal still here?
I would still be in the room looting up.
Okay, I'm gonna look behind. I see everyone's away. I'm gonna take a peek to see if Vandal's still in there tinkering or whatever. If he is, Vandal. Hey, Vandal, can you light this? And I show him the iron rod with the eye. Or better yet, I even come check this out with me.
Lights? Like fire or
Fire. Yes, fire.
I mean, I just look around the room like that we're in with like multiple flammable explosive
Yeah,
things.
without you being inside there. Step over here.
Well, I'll loot up everything I can possibly loot up, and I'll follow you.
And I'll show him
I'll send
what
you
I'm
the list of
talking
what you
about.
get. Okay.
And I
Yeah.
point at the eye bruised into the wall. And the river pebbles, like, kind of, to me it says, does it look like this potentially opens? Like, where would this rubble be coming from? I shoved the eye on top of this. It looks like it fits, but it's not doing anything. So as I push on it, I put it back on there, and I turn it to the right and then the left to see if it turns.
Nothing happens.
So, do I roll an investigation look at this, or?
Give me an Arcana.
– 22.
Yeah, you would know that, Vandal. You would know that there would need to be some sort of magic that infuses the iron, and that is the unlocking mechanism when pressed up against the echo of it emblazoned on the stone wall.
I double hand the iron to him. Arms fully extended out. Here you go.
Shot in the dark. I'm gonna boop it with this.
Boop it.
So I cast See Invisibility on the actual item itself. Would it be invisibility on? No.
Wait, you cast invisibility on something?
Well, I can't. I was gonna cast it on the rod and sort of like put it in place, like or something, because it
Do I
has
need to go get
eyes.
Stolas?
Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything. Nice try though.
I don't have any spells
You
yet.
you feel the iron is
Oh.
ice cold.
Oh. Do you have a spell that casts fire? Would that maybe constitute?
Yes, I actually have the perfect spell for it. If I can find the spell that is. And I place it in and I boop with this one. When it decides to, no, I don't want it on level.
Is it? Is it a bomb? Tell me it's a bomb.
Beautiful. The iron immediately erupts in this flash of white hot as steam begins to come off of the emblazoned symbol of the candle and the eye. It responds to the spell.
Shit. So it's on fire right now? Or
It's heated.
It's heated.
Yep.
I step out of the way.
So does it open or
Get out of
I
the
don't
way
know.
of this heated
Just jam it in there.
There you go.
what she said?
Oh my!
Do what I did. Push on it, turn it, twist it, bop it.
Get it warm and put it in.
But twisted.
Spit on it.
Do you put it against the sigil on the wall?
Yep.
All right. The moment that you do, you hear a whirring and a locking mechanism as one of the stones on the floor directly underneath the sigil shifts, dust spurts up, and the actual stone lifts.
Oh. Okay. Do we kick it? Does it look like it has a symbol on it? I look down at it.
Nope, just the.
It lifts. Okay, I'm gonna lift it higher.
Yeah, you see that it is a latch, and it lifts over like opening a book to the left, and you see a cache under the stone. There are three things that you see.
Sure.
You see a black glass heart. A heart fashioned out of black glass. It is wrapped in wet felt.
Okay.
It is incredibly cold to the touch. You see a pouch When opened, you find within the pouch fine gray grit. And then you see a cord braided in hair with a copper bead.
I'm inspecting these things and I'm going, oh yeah, these are summoning items for sure. And I'm not gonna touch them.
Okay.
I'm straight all over that shit. Like I'm literally just pick it up, toss it around.
Go ahead.
So yeah, I pick up all the items there and inspect each one very closely, especially the crystal.
You can hold the knickknacks. Good job, by the way.
All right, while this happens, the rest of you, what are you doing?
Being confused.
Well, I mean, if is the witch still further in? Looking down at the little goblins hobbling behind William.
Kind of sounds like.
Go ahead, Sin.
I was gonna say, yeah, it kind of sounds like it, but maybe she's in the thong.
This lift goes up onto the thong. She is below, and they point in the direction the stairs are leading.
Well, then we know our direction.
Are you sure? Bibble looks at each of you. She's very dangerous. This is your chance to get out of here. We wouldn't be upset. Please take us with you.
If what you're saying is right, and she's taking children, there is no option in that. You see that guy right there? Yeah. He won't stand for that. And unfortunately, the rest of us, we can't stand for that either. So she's gonna meet her maker, or we will.
What were you saying, William?
I was saying that William is like when points to William. You know, you see that guy? William's just reaching up, looking towards the stairs with great intent, and just tightening the grip on the haft of the hammer on his back. And then, following the conclusion of Zin's proclamation, he nods in agreement and goes,
I'm going to kill her or die trying.
Okay. All right, as you guys move down the steps.
And just before heading down the steps, or looking back and kind of clearing his throat to kind of draw everybody's attention to that, you know, we're getting ready to go down. Then William kind of gets a chuckle and a grin as he goes,
I was about to say that by the end of the day, one of us is going to meet our god face to face, but I already have recently.
I mean, does your god change? Are you? Does? I think that's too much for me. Never mind. I pretend like I didn't ask anything.
Is there smoke coming from Zin's ears?
Like, is he talking about the one we just met? Was there a previous god? It's like, you know.
He's referencing the fact that he only just recently started to worship the god that he worships now. And that before then, he worshipped a different god.
Right. Her name is Cranella.
Cornella Deville.
I'm going to fight you.
Bring it on, Papa Willie.
What's your armor class?
Cornella Deville.
What's your armor class?
I can just hear it every single time. I hate it here.
As me and Vandal are walking past the center, what do we call it? Sacrifice table or whatever the fuck it is. I'm just gonna give it a quick look over and see if I see any of those eyes that we just used.
Okay.
Etched into
I know we don't
the
have enough
architecture of this.
No, the map doesn't exactly have enough space to like people have proper spacing. But just for my orientation and for the stream's orientation, can we have some icons or people out on the stage?
I think the only people that are split off right now are Sarek and Vandal, and I think we're just using the Chocobo for everyone else. Oh, sorry, the yellow bird.
Yeah, yes, the yellow Sand Strider, sir.
Oh.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, all right,
Yeah, okay.
Sand Strider side.
So
Gotcha.
when we're with the party, I'll put myself like off to the side.
As you guys move down the steps, large pillars rise high up into the cavernous ceiling above, veined with quartz that catches your eye in cold splinters. Somewhere ahead, water whispers in thin threads. Somewhere below, and a held note hums just under hearing. The air is cool and clean, overlaid with a metallic sweet tang. The scent of blood. Along the walls, Yakmen prayer. Niches rubbed smooth. You find the stone slick here as you step off the last step. Glistening. You see a scattering of old tools left where they fell. Chalked toe hole stamps, a broken band, a coil of copper wire. And you see a large open door. And in the distance you see a large cavernous room with a bridge that leads to the center, what looks like a large circular platform ringed by steps that lead off in the distance to ledges that you can't yet see, and around the entire platform central to this location is what appears to be pools of blood. And in the very center of the platform, back turned to you, is a singular figure.
How far away?
Stand at this point about 50 feet away.
Makes sense. Basically.
William, the moment that you see the figure standing in the center as if she's always been there, you immediately spread your aura. You let the hammer that you're grasping release a bit in your hand, and you draw a slow breath. The world narrows to a point behind your breastbone as you open yourself. Light doesn't flood the chamber so much as sort it. First, like sunrise through fog, Nadia's stasis flares to your inner sight, pure and steady, a consecrated stillness that smells to your soul of cold dawn and clean linen. The only thing clean in here. It's gentle, inviolate, the one true sanctuary in the room. However, in direct contrast to that, this figure is not that. She does not strike you, and you can tell that it is female. Does not strike you as undead, fiend, or anything celestial. No clear chord answers when you turn your senses on her. She reads as mortal, but steeped in the wrong kind of silence. A hollow that drinks sound, the kind that desecrates by absence. It clings to her like incense that never quite burns out. The chamber answers louder than she does. Your gut twists at the black glass stand and the sigil scoured into the stone. The whole place is desecrated ground. A listening shrine tuned to pain. The blood runnels that you now see give off a low, sour note. The cistern a bitter chill. You know without thinking that spells and rites of wicked make here are easier, and your own blessings will feel like a headwind. And then the pings. The pings in your senses. Sharp, dry, unmistakable. Up in the hollows behind the prayer niches, tucked in the pillar chimneys and along the arch. Undeath. Several small, cold stars blink on within 60 feet of you.
How many?
Several of them.
Oh.
You hear the sound within your soul. A few slack shapes slumped near the floor that shouldn't be still, or that should be still and aren't. They shine to your sense like frost on iron. Between this figure in the center, this female, and the altar, you see threads. Not divine threads, but lines of habit and hunger. Her will tied to 3 marked stones around the room, not a fiend's leash, a mortal's brand laid over a desecrated drum. She's learned to beat this place like a heart. You then close your eyes against the sting. Anger rising up within you. The impressions linger, consecrated. The stasis sphere, bright and clean, desecrated. The floor, the cistern, the brand stand. This is a shrine to listening pain, undead in the walls and hollows, close and patient. And this figure, not an undead or fiend, a living witch standing in the middle of a choir made to carry her voice. And in your soul, deep within William, you feel your oath tighten like a gauntlet. And this, my friends, is what you see. You are right here at the very bottom.
Of,
Yeah, you guys would be right there. Yeah.
so I would be there. So. I was like, you said 50 feet?
Yeah.
You'd make sure that.
I is not there yet.
Well, I thought we were joining them, were we? Or
At this point,
Yeah, I would have. William
Unless
would
there
have.
was-
That you guys were coming before he started down the stairs.
I would
I
say
was
at
just
this
doing
point,
an investigation on that altar for the eyes. If there wasn't, then I was catching.
there was nothing.
Okay, cool. Down the stairs and caught up.
At this point, you hear, who brings my clock into my choir? You watch as she steps down from the dais without candle flame, pupils brightening as her gaze settles on the shrouded sphere. Nadia. A held hour, a little tomorrow in a jar. Hush now, darling. To the sphere, not to you. She is not speaking to you. She's speaking to Nadia. I can hear your dream from here. It sounds like frost on iron. Her attention flicks to your faces. Her smile is polite and entirely wrong. Walkers who learned the mountains off beat. Clever. And you bibble and bubble. You disappoint me more than your wretched existence does. But I will deal with you later. You've brought me presents. So that counts for something, doesn't it? We're sorry. We're sorry, Miss. We're sorry. Please save you. Save us. Silence. Wrapped your metal. Killed your rhythm. You even taught the goblins. I should thank you for the silence you've given me. You watch as she breathes in deeply, closing her eyes, tasting the air like wine. But you've brought me something louder than bells. A god's thread tangled around a child, a stasis so tight it bends the room. Do you know what such a knot does in a place that listens? It makes every stone lean closer. It makes the dead remember their names. You see her staff click once. The cistern answers with a small, obedient ring. A fine red mist hovers in the runnels as if waiting for a command. Lay the
Fire
lamp.
off a shot.
You may certainly try. As she continues, lay the lantern down on the stone, and I will unbind her gently. The blood will not even rise. I will peel the hour back like silk and tuck her neatly into the world. Or clutch it closer, and I shall show you how pain shares. How a shackle on my wrist can make a martyr of your strongest arm. How a drop becomes rain, becomes a sea. Choose your lesson. She gestures almost gracious. Gift or grief? And if the thread in your hammer Young prince thinks to preach at me. Her gaze lingers on you, William. Tell it this. I have broken older brands than its catechisms. I am candle eyes. I make stone listen. She lifts the staff. The chamber's note tightens to a wire somewhere high in the hollow's paper wings begin to tremble. Now hush your hearts, or let them thunder. Do you choose gift or grief?
While she is monologuing, every single one of you will hear inside your voice. You'll hear inside your heads. Not all simultaneously, but you will hear Stola say, and you'll hear his voice say, "On my mark, throw everything you've got at her."
And as she's been monologuing, William has been slowly, because he doesn't want to trip her up, set her off too soon, but she's had plenty of time to monologue, and he has been moving up about maybe 5 feet around.
Zen's following up the back and as best as he can, keeping people between him and that person, and will also be enacting his order of the like and switching over to his transform mode, trying to keep himself hidden away in the crowd.
And also, Mr. DM, you mentioned that she had threads connecting to 3 points?
Yes.
Where are those?
Absolutely. So you see a thread that is connected directly to the center where this large sigil is. And then you see 2 threads, one here and then one here, tied to the flames at the back.
Okay, cool.
It's not working, is it?
Shit.
William has an idea.
No, that's not what I wanted. God damn it.
So,
Get out of here,
it
Watershed.
seems you choose grief.
Well, now hold on just 1 second. It is
Oh.
not that we choose grief. We choose to do better, and I need her to give me a wisdom save.
And at the word better, William is moving.
Okay.
Like it's the tone. Better. When he threw the sass in on it, William knew that, oh, that's the mark.
That's the Stolas.
Okay.
So, wisdom save.
Absolutely. Let's see.
Also, without asking permission, I just jabbed William in the leg.
No
He
permission
did say
necessary.
he did consent to it. You all heard it. He did consent.
He did say save it for the bitch, and there's the bitch. Which bitch?
So-
This bitch.
Juice me up, Daddy.
It
So what
is
do I-
a 24.
Yeah, unfortunately, that does pass as I tried to cast Hold Person on her.
Nice.
Okay, I'm still going. But what am I rolling? What's the jab again?
I'm going to use the experimentals, and I'm going to pop this for you.
At this time, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no.
I need to figure out what's up with the the dart as it courses through me, because if it's got something dexterity, I might change my initiative. All right, so I'm rolling 2d20.
You should be able to just click the chemical chimera dart thing, and it'll just pop it.
Okay, so 8, 6.
Oh, poopy.
This one to dex.
Is it spider legs?
Wait. Who's got spider leg? No. I got a 6 and an 8.
6 and an 8.
Oh, a
so
6 and an 8,
camouflage
okay.
skin, plus 1 dex, plus 10 hide, and
Nice.
8 dragon scales plus 1
Dragon
calm
scale.
and fire
Awesome.
resistance.
That's
So
dope.
camouflage
I was-
dragon scales.
Dude, I was so scared to see William in spider legs. I was
Right?
Forward.
Here's Nick's dear little Nick's holding on to you, and all of a sudden William bursts out with these giant spider legs.
Looking like ergot and shit.
Right?
I am the enemy leader, Crab God.
He's become a mirror dragon, basically.
That's
Right?
incredible.
Yeah.
And my friends, that is where we will end tonight.
Why do you hate us,
Oh.
Mr. DM?
And so, out of curiosity, before we officially end, considering when he cast is when I blasted forwards.
Yes.
Is that going to be technically part of surprise round or no?
That will be part of surprise round next time.
I'm almost getting the feeling here like she might not let us have surprise because she knew.
She knew we were there, but I don't think she was expecting us to just, jump her.
Rush.
Like that.
I guess there was the semblance of this is when we go, so I guess everybody gets
It takes a mere 6 seconds to tell someone, hey, get ready, and she very clearly monologued for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
He very much did.
Okay, so everybody's gonna blast her.
Yes.
Well, anyways, I started
I
blasting.
started blasting her.
I was really hoping to get that whole person off, because then she would have been paralyzed, and it's just like,
Oh.
instant crit. Okay, let's go. Let's just go over there and curb stomp her into the floor.
I will tell you guys that this is going to be actually a very difficult fight. This will probably be the one that pushes you guys to your limits, which is really good. But I have set this up purposely to be very difficult. So when we come back and
For the
you
record,
guys, yes,
almost every boss fight you've thrown at us has been very difficult. So the fact that you're saying that this one was intended to be more difficult, people are going to die. Just going to say
yes.
I mean, Amir did do some pretty fucking hefty shit right at the beginning, and then
I would like to
the
point-
nightmare
I'd like to-
monsters.
Yeah, I would like to point out every battle we've been in, Vandal has literally ended up on fucking death's door. Every
I think the only one that he didn't was the fight against
In the
the
desert.
little entering party
yeah,
that were coming after us.
that he then
No,
kind of threw
I
into
was
a
on
black
death row
hole.
with that one.
Were you? Yeah.
I think the only one he
I
wasn't
snapped
on death's door was when we were fighting the weird flying abomination creatures.
Nope, I was also on death row on that one.
I mean, shit. I almost killed him in like the
Were
first episode when I slapped him. You know. So.
That's
As
right.
I stated, every battle I have always been on death's door,
And he's still
except for the goblin battle.
But you're still going.
Mm-hmm.
You're like the Energizer Bunny.
We're so proud of you.
Oh, did he? Okay. All right. Well, everybody, GG's. That was so much fun. I'm gonna be sending over messages either tonight or tomorrow to get some lines to all of you, and we can start working out when we can get together, and I can do some recordings. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's so
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
I'm
On that
super
note-
excited.
Mr. DM, thank you for running. Thank you guys
Absolutely.
for
Thank you.
hanging out
Yes.
and having fun.
Mhm.
And I am going to go get ready to get really well acquainted with the inside of my eyelids.
I hope your pillow is cold
Definitely.
on both sides, sir.
Yeah.
It starts that way. It doesn't ever stay that way.
Oh, sad
True.
fact.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Night-night.
Good night,
everyone.
everyone. Much love.
Yes. Much love.
Good night. Take care, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's switch rooms. We're gonna go over here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Everybody stopping by. I appreciate you guys watching this silly game we like to play together called Dungeons and Dragons. We meet every every other Saturday and every Sunday We have 2 separate campaigns we run. This one we run every other Saturday. Then tomorrow we'll be joining up together, playing with Mr. Stolas running our secondary game. He plays as the Dungeon Master for Dreams of Hyrule campaign. Today was Sands of Fate. We'll be meeting again here in another week for this campaign again, but I got a lot more coming in content-wise for our animated series based on this content. So I hope you guys hit the like, subscribe, follow that bell button. Everybody, thanks for chatting. Lags, thanks for lurk. Mr. Furious Voodoo, thanks for coming and hanging out and chatting for a while. And then everybody else, please come on back tomorrow. We'll be live again, probably at about 5:30, 6 o'clock for our Dreams of Hyrule session.